What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday to you. It is your girl, D, here. It is day 6 of 21 days of Hell Fab Boot Camp collaboration, and it has been absolutely amazing. Okay? And I'm very much committed to giving everyday tips of how to get a better workout, how to prepare better, how to recover better, how to restore your body, how to get the results that you're looking for. Because we understand that some people are not here for weight loss. They might be here for mindset. They may be there for connection. And community is medicine, y'all. It's very, very important. And right after we came out of the panorama, one of the big things, the biggest pandemic, epidemic that was happening was loneliness. And Jihad and I collaborated on this boot camp, on this fit camp concept because we believe that community is everything and that you can do anything when you have the right people behind you. So today we did for our boot camp, in case you're watching this and you're like, I want to know what y'all be doing. Saturdays are our long distance run. Okay. So we did about 3.2 miles, Tricentennial Park today. And we had so many breakthroughs. All right. Some of the breakthroughs that I found were people who didn't think they could run, they ran. People who didn't think they could walk 3 miles, they walked 3 miles. People who felt like they came by themselves, they met a friend. And most of all, I think that today was the moment that many of us saw the collective move forward visibly in our health, in our wellness, in our community. And that is how we are going to go from negative things that Mobile is known for to positive things. So it was absolutely amazing. Thank you, Jahab, for putting that together. Thank you to all the people who came. If you're interested in joining us, www.fitandbougie.com/outdoor boot camp. It's not too late. Tomorrow's just day 7, and you have so many days that you could come and be a part of the amazing community, okay? So today I'm going to talk about the 10 essentials you need for running. Let's see. And I know you might be like, what does makes you qualify for it? Very basic qualification. Um, at one point, I trained for a half marathon with Fleet Feet, and that was the moment I learned the importance of being prepared to run. And you know what else I got over, y'all? I got over the fact that, oh, people just trying to sell me something. They just want me to spend money. No, not always. Just because something's expensive or you gotta invest in it doesn't mean that people try to take your money. It needs to cross your mind that perhaps this is an essential part of me being safe during an activity. Okay? Gotta get the best. So I got 10 things and then some honorable mention. And if you're watching this replay, I want you to put your things in. So number 1. This is the biggest one I think y'all are here for. And I have some things to say that you may not like so much. Okay? Number 1 is shoes. Everybody say it with me? Shoes. Okay? Number 1 is shoes. This is how you know what shoes are best for you. And I know that some of y'all are not going to like this, but you can fight me, okay? Because I don't play fair. I'll throw you over a building or something. I don't know. Toss a brick. You need to go to a running place that tests your gait and how you stand. You see how the first thing I didn't say was go on Facebook and ask your friends what shoes they like to run in? Because listen, your friend might be pitcher-toed, but you knock knee. Yeah, and so y'all can't wear the same shoe. First things first is you need to go to one of these stores and you need to use that service. You need to go get your feet checked before you get on Facebook and get caught into the trends. Because let me tell you, hey Lynetta, the reason is, just like I said, you might be pigeon-toed, your friend might be knock-kneed. Somebody might have a hip injury, somebody might have a back injury. Some people need a higher heel, some people need more cushion. Some people need an insert. Some people need a wider foot, a wider shoe. Some people need a narrow shoe. And the only way you know that is if you get tested. Hey, K-Marie, you got to know where you are. Now, there are seasons in life where we use what we have. And I'm 100% behind that. But I'm going to tell you this. A lot of you not being able to run or feeling like you can't run is because you have improper shoes. When I first started running with Fleet Feet, I thought my knees were really bad. I thought my back was bad. And this was at least 10 years ago. And so at any point, we were running 7 miles in a day, 15 miles in a day, 20 miles in a day. We were running all around West Mobile. And when I invested in the shoe, and I'm gonna be 100 with you, it's gonna be about 200. Okay? Bring a little extra money with tax, 250, get you a pair of socks. But when I put those shoes on, first thing that happened was I felt balanced. The second thing that happened was my hips started to level out. So I felt a little wobbly with my hips. But guess what didn't hurt? My knees and the bottoms of my feet didn't hurt anymore. And I'm a sports player. Volleyball, soccer, cheerleading, those are my things. Soccer and volleyball are my thing. And I remember getting a shoe that was my size, like a size 9. Hey Anitra, size 9, I wear a 9 shoe. When I started training for this half marathon, don't you know they put me in a 10 shoe, almost jumped out my skin. I said, hold up, you're not gonna have me looking like Bigfoot, Marjorie. You wanna have me looking like Bigfoot? You wanna have me looking like a clown? I feel like I already got a big foot. You wanna put me an extra one? But guess what happens when you run? Your feet spread and your feet need to have somewhere to go. And if your feet don't have anywhere to go, the bottoms of your feet start getting cramped, and that's what we call plantar fasciitis. Start getting cramped, and then it stays like there, and then they gotta cut it in order to spread your foot back out. It's because your shoes are too little. Your shoes are too little, or you gripping your feet with your toes because they too big, or they're just not good walking shoes. I am drinking coconut water with mango, aloe, and tahini because it tastes like a margarita. Okay. So you need to get some correct shoes, and this is also the moment where I was like, is these people trying to take my money? You should have 2 pairs of shoes that you alternate every other day, because there's cushion in the shoe, and when you wear it and you run and you walk, whether you're walking upstairs or wherever, it gets packed down for the end of the day, right? And it takes about 24 hours for the shoe to expand again to give you the support that you need. So you should be alternating your shoes. These are for people who also, let's just say, work in hospitals, or you're an educator or whatever. You need to have 2 shoes that you alternate. And if you're getting running shoes, okay? If you're getting running shoes, you need to get a half a size or a size bigger. And they're going to help you at these stores. I'm only sharing with you what I went through, okay? Because a lot of us, especially women, we wear shoes that don't fit us. And so our big toe, our toenail crack, our middle toe crack, our whatever you did, ring finger toe crack, your toes black, toenails is turning colors, is because we're losing the blood flow to our feet. All right? And this is what I need y'all to also understand, is that all the shoes that you're going to get for running may not be your fashion shoes. And I remember telling my clients this when we first had a partnership with Fleet Feet. um, I would tell them, you know, this is not about cute. It's not about, oh, I want something to match. Thankfully, now they have a lot of different color shoes, which is fine, but that's not what this is for. This is for safety. This is for your back health. This is for your knee health. When you go get a knee brace, do you say, "Oh, I want a cute knee brace"? Or when you get a knee replacement, and you're like, "Oh, make it cute though," or you get a whatever, you get your chiropractor to adjust your back. You're like, "Keep it cute though." No, you don't, because it's a health thing. It's a wellness thing. Okay, so number one, you need to go get your feet checked. And the shoes that they put out in front of you, you can ask them, can you write these down for me in case you want to do a price check somewhere else? I like to buy my shoes from those people because I like to build a relationship with them. Okay, so the next time you decide you want to spend $400 on Fashion Nova or $200 on Fashion Nova, go get you a pair of shoes. Get your shoes, because this is really, really important. Please go get your shoes. The second thing, oh, the other tip I would say is, if you don't want to spend that money on the shoes, just tell them to write down the shoe model, and then you can go price check other places online and at stores. The second thing, y'all, please, okay, do not get hyped up into the brand of shoes because you see everybody wearing them. Okay. I was guilty of that because people were like, D, you should get Brooks. Now people are like, you should get Hoka's. You should get New Balance. You should get Clouds. You should get Nikes. You should go get your feet tested and looked at, and whatever they pull out they bonnet from the back, that's what you need to get. I personally, for example, I can't wear Pumas because Pumas are extremely narrow. Okay. Saucony, yeah. I can't wear Nikes because Nikes are narrow. I can't run in Adidas because they're narrow for me. So I have to get a wide New Balance. And I have not changed from a wide New Balance since 2014. That's just because it works for me. Now, as you lose weight, your feet lose weight, I would suggest go get your feet checked again. Okay? But you got to choose for yourself. I love Brooks for walking. I don't love them for running. Okay? So I love that we give, it's great that we can tell people like, hey, this is the shoe I really love, but go get checked. Okay? Because we all have different shoes. Next, socks. Okay. You got to get you, especially people who have joint issues, or you have circulation issues, diabetes, anything like that, restless leg, you're on your feet a lot, you walk a lot, you got to get compression socks, okay? So you either can get compression low socks that just go ankle socks, or compression socks that go above your calf. Because this helps with fatigue. A lot of times you're not tired, you're not fat, you're not heavy, you just need more compression on your legs and on your feet. And a lot of times these compression socks have cushion where the hot spots are on your foot. So that callus that you have on the outside of your big toe, right above where your shoelaces will be, on your heel, and then there's also like a little padding where your shoe goes up on the back of your heel. I highly suggest that. Are you going to break bread on these shoes? Yeah. I mean socks. Yes. $15, $20. Yes. But these socks last. You ain't getting. I done had so many of these. I ain't never had my big toe come out. So if you get a shoe that's a half a size bigger, a size bigger, getting a good compression sock will help cushion when your foot starts to expand, when it moves forward, when it moves sideways. This is for people who do group fitness as well. You need to listen to this. They do have sales. I don't want y'all to think you about to get a six-pack for $15 though. Listen, this ain't, nah. This ain't Nike. And we got to understand some of these like big brands are fashion socks, fashion shoes. If you get anything from Fashion Nova, it's probably for fashion and not for sport. Anyway, so we have socks. Need those. Next, that inserts kind of go in socks, shoes, and they'll navigate you there. I can't tell you what to get for that. They'll tell you. Next, we have clothes. All right. Okay. Shirts, shorts, pants, bras, underwears, if you wear them, saints. Highly recommend moisture wicking bras and tights and shirts. Moisture wicking because it's not you that stink, it's your clothes. It's okay to wear cotton, but just know that cotton is not moisture wicking and it's holding onto the sweat, which is not good for the bacteria that could live on your skin, causing rashes and things, okay? Moisture wicking. It's an important thing about shorts and pants. When you're doing long distance, if your legs meet in the middle, saints, they rub. You know that your legs rub from the bottom of your vagine to your knees. You need to be running in long pants or long shorts, Bermuda type shorts, or capri tights. That's what you need to rub, cause your legs are gonna rub. I have to do it, and don't wear the drawers that get between your gooch and your booty cheek folds. Don't wear them to run, cause it's gonna hurt. Okay? Shorts and pants. If your legs rub together, also that goes with this, get you some Chub Rub, get you some Gold Bond, get you some powder. Listen, ladies, your titties big. Even if you ain't got big titties, they might just be long and hanging because of the life that you get. And you know we appreciate you for breastfeeding. Get you some talc and lift the titties up, lift them up, and put that powder on under there. Put it between your legs, okay? If you know some type of way your t-shirt rubs on your neck, put some powder there. Put some powder here. Ladies with a lot of wagging, put some powder under your booty cheek. You know it's gonna start sweating. It starts sweating as soon as you get out the shower. Do that, okay? Very important. Inside those shorts and pants, because you need somewhere to put your keys and your phone, I would suggest ones that have pockets on the side. Okay. Next, let's get into the good bra. The good bra, unless you find it on sale, it's going to cost you. It's not going to be $3, Saints. It's not going to be $5. And it's not going to be $10. It's going to be an investment. Okay? A good bra is so important because, like I said, you're not out of shape. You're not too big. You're not too thick. It's just your titties big and flopping. They can be little and flopping. If your nipples get to flipping flopping about a week before your cycle, you know you're going to get chafed. Now you know that. You know it don't matter if you're an A cup on a good day. You're going to rub. So you want to get you a good bra. I would suggest going to maybe Dillard's or somewhere like that and getting a person to check your size and put you in a high compression bra so you see what that feels like. It just is what it is. Minimally, so you'll know what it feels like to have on a good bra. If you going up 6 inches and then down 6 inches, your bra, you don't have a good bra. I don't care if it's new. I don't care. If you feel like it's pulling on your back, it's just not a good bra. Gotta get you a good high compression bra. Bays, go try on them bras. Bays and go try on them draws and then jump up and down. See if your titties move. You got to have a good bra. And you don't have to have many, maybe 2 or 3, but you just wash it after you finish. I'm telling you, when you get good bra, good shoes, good socks, you're going to be able to run and you're going to be able to go far. Because now you don't have to worry about your titty slapping you in the eye. I'm just saying, okay? So really get you a good bra. And I know there's ladies that have really big breasts. They make them now, your size. You just got to look for them. Cotton bras are for the house. Cotton bras are to go under your shirt. Cotton bras are not to run in. Yes. So Jihad said we're going to schedule a foot check at the shoe store, period. We get with Marjorie and them. We love that. We love that. So ladies, please just get your, I'm going to start, I love to give, maybe I should do a bra giveaway. Something, okay? But it's not going to hold you back, Saints. We love a big breast. Now that's right. No, that's right. Okay, I'm going to get off it. I'm going to say this also. When you are wearing workout pants, if they are cotton, they are tights that go under your clothes. If you wearing tights that are all 100% cotton and nylon, they go under your clothes and not to run in, because A, you gonna run the thighs out, and you know that, Pooh. B, they're gonna hold on to bacteria, and you're gonna be like, who is that? And are we at Georgia Aquarium? Me and you too. It be smelling like Georgia Aquarium with you too. Because y'all don't like to wash y'all clothes with some good stuff. So baking soda and the nut part of your pants, your shorts be stinking. And yes, we can smell it. And I'm not talking about no people. But in particular, I'm saying I would hate for men to be out this conversation. But ladies, purely, you want to make sure you have moisture wicking tights, and make sure they're the tights that don't fall down. You don't want to be pulling up and pulling down, okay? We all musty. We here for a run, Pooh. Okay, next. Number 4, sunglasses, hats, water, chapstick, sunglasses and hats. Gotta protect yourself from the sun. Sunglasses, hats, water, sunscreen. For sure, sunglasses, hats, sunscreen. Okay? Make sure they're good sunglasses because your eyes are important. Your sight is important. Okay? Water. If you don't want to hold a water bottle in your hands, get you a Camelback, or they have little water bottles that you can hold in your hand, or ones you can put on your waist. I used to have little ones that went on my waist, and they work really well, okay? Next, like I said, Chub Rub, powder, and chapstick. You know where to put them. Men's, right under the balls. That's where yours go. Yep. It's all right. We all here together. No, that's right. Number 6, electrolytes during, before, and after. You know, you can always get a liquid electrolyte, but when you run, you don't want to be a pissy patty. You want to be talking about, I got to pee. And now your bladder, I got to pee, your kidney, everything. So when you go to these run stores, they have like gel. They have gel electrolytes that have sugar and salt in them that is good to take before, during, and after. And sometimes they come in gummies. Because a lot of times your water's not enough. You need sodium and potassium to absorb the water molecules and really get the maximum out of it. Okay? So my favorite, I used to love Noon when I like run long, my aloe, but when I was running my half marathon, I forget the name of it. Maybe Jihad can help me, but they're like little gummies. And I would eat like one gummy before, a gummy at midway, and then a gummy when I finished. And that helped me to maintain my hydration. As you're sweating in this, you want to maintain as much hydration as you can. Yes, fanny pack. Fanny pack, yes. Y'all know I always have my fanny pack. Thank you, Anitra. So these electrolyte gummies are fantastic. Number 7, recovery is important for this because some of y'all gonna wake up, your Achilles gonna be sore, your heel gonna be sore, your shins gonna be sore, your hips gonna be sore, everything's sore, your shoulder sore. You're like, what the heck? Here's some ideas. Get a foam roller, Five Below got foam rollers for $5. A plantar fascia ball. It's a little ball that has knobs on it. You put it under your feet, 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Roll your feet out at the bottom. Okay? Jihad said potassium pills are great also. So plantar fascia ball is fantastic. Get a tennis ball, what do you call that? Racquetball is fantastic, right? Roll your feet out. This is for anybody who stands up in general. You need to be rolling your feet out. Because if you don't roll your feet out, this is your plantar fascia, saints. Your plantar fascia is like under my hand, right? Your plantar fascia gets like this. And as you are running, your feet are like this. Your feet start to get cramped. And then you start getting stressed out and you're like this in your shoe. Okay? And so then you take your shoe off, you're fine. Then you put your work shoe on, and over the day, your foot gets swollen and it's like this. So here you are again. And then you put your workout shoe back on and they're like this again, right? And if you don't roll your feet out and stretch your toes, right, you're going to be like this and the doctor got to cut so that you can expand your foot again. When you can just recover. Stretch your feet, get some toe spaces, take your toes, pull them back. All right? Another thing, saunas. Saunas are important for recovery. Yes. Joint support. Yes, Anitra. Joint support is important. If you take any type of supplement, I love joint support. Collagen is great. Yes. Lynetta says a frozen water bottle works as well on the feet. Yes, Lynetta. Frozen water bottle is also great for rolling your shins out if your shins are sore. Okay? Next, cold plunges. That's totally up to you. Cryotherapy. And compression boots. A lot of people use compression boots that help with the blood flow in your legs. Okay? So this is not comprehensive, but definitely some things that you should consider. All right? Number 8, safety gear. If you run at night or you run where there's a road, definitely put on a vest. Rio, Tiffany Dawkins, is like top tier at safety. We call her safety. So I always had it when I would run at night because I would have to run 15 miles, right? So my 15 miles was probably have to start at like 4 a.m. and then go till 7, right? And so, or longer than that, I was running like 5 miles. So I wouldn't finish till about 10 or 11, 15 miles. And so make sure you get a little blinker. Blinker lights are important. Make sure you really stay safe. And also be mindful of where you're at. Stay looking down so you don't trip. My first 15K, or whatever, I was in a half marathon, however many miles that is, I tripped and fell on a tree root. So you got to stay with your head on swivel, okay? Number 9, GPS or tracker. Jihad introduced us to Strava, Nike. I think Apple has something that measures your distance. But any of those apps like that are fantastic because it gives you your route. It tells you how long you've gone. It tracks your time, okay, so that you can know where you are and where you progress to. Okay? Very, very important. And some of these GPS trackers have like a 911 place to where if you need help, you can get help through the app. And lastly, form. I'm not here to teach form, but form is important. A lot of us run like we walk, okay? So black women, we stick our booties out. We got that curvature in the lower spine. When you're like this and you're running, bop, 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 right? That pounding is doing nothing for your lower back because it's like mid-back tucked in, lower back here, catching all of that force, okay? And so a lot of times we run how we walk. That's why it's painful. So it's good to learn running form from running coaches or going to like Fleepy or McCoy's or wherever to learn proper running technique, right? One of my favorite things they taught me was Always make sure, act like you have a potato chip in your hand when you're running. So I run like this so I don't grasp like that. Right? Yes. And Anitra, he gave us so many tips that the ladies were like, oh my gosh, and it helped them so much. Like they didn't think they were going to be able to run, and the form tech, the tips, and also the progression tips were just phenomenal. He's brilliant. So glad he did that in his past life. So form is super important, and also people who bend over. Maybe you had an injury or something, or you sit down like this. A lot of times we run that way, and so you got to keep your form right. It's very, 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 very important. Okay, so when we do this event, we got to call Marjorie and Micaiah. When we do this event or whoever we go, we want to see you guys there at least to gather information. If I see anybody with a foot wider than mine and you got some Pumas on or a narrow shoe and your middle of your foot falling over and then you ain't got no socks on, we're going to fight. Okay? If I got to put something on the cash app, I will. No problem. Okay. Lastly, some honorable mention. Shouts out to Shantae, Kenyatta. A snack before, light snack before. Highly do not recommend running a 5K on an empty stomach. Minimally, you need to get one of them little packages they have at the running store. A little granola bar. Put some on. Hold on. The issue I have is that a lot of us have not run. Okay, hold on. A lot of us have not run, and what makes us think we finna run a 5K on an empty stomach? We can't even go 3 hours without eating. We can't even go 2 hours without eating. We can't even go 15 minutes without thinking about what we finna eat. What makes you think you gonna run 3.2 miles on an empty stomach, poo? D, I don't know what to eat. You know what to eat before you start drinking liquor. Figure it out. All right. So light snack before. A buddy is fantastic. But the thing about buddies is don't pick your lazy friend who gonna stand you up and then now you got an excuse of why you didn't show up. Pick somebody who is more consistent than you, even if they're not better than you. But don't pick nobody who gonna leave you in the dust. If a person, like, I have a friend named Tony Okello. By his name, you can tell he ran professionally. South Alabama, the man can run a 4-minute mile. I'm an idiot. He probably was in the Olympics, knowing Tony. Now, I'm an idiot to be like, hey, Tony, will you run with me? Hey, no, he ain't going to be your running partner. D, you only run once a week? Not D Jones, me D. No. So get with a group, right? Or someone you can build with. Highly recommend a group, though, because you need to learn. Always be a student with new things. Always be a student. Next, music that'll have you hyped up, whatever that looks like. A towel, especially my ladies who wear their makeup, so you can wipe your face, honey, okay? And if you was liquored up the night before, you're going to have liquor coming out of your skin. Get you a towel for your face start burning. My ladies who are trying to, you to put some hair growth oil. And that jojoba coming down to your eyeballs. The tea tree in your eye. You need something to pat that down. Okay? Ladies that have a wig on, God, I don't know if you can wear it in a wig. Shakira can. But if that bowl hole start coming down, you want to be able to wipe it. We don't want to sustain any injuries. Praise the Lord. Mm-hmm. Next, a neck fan. This is honorable mention for all my ladies who you like, oh, boo, she is not going to get hot. You know you need some airflow. Get you a neck fan. Go on Shein. Yeah. Yeah, go on Shein. Mm-hmm. This was a little tip. Water and high carb meal the day before is important. Okay? Higher carb meal the day before because the quads are the biggest muscle in your leg, and that's where a lot of your carbohydrates live. So if you don't eat the night before and don't eat the day of, you're going to be tapped out of a lot of your carbohydrate stores that are readily available for you to do a long distance walk or run. And it matters the day before. I would never suggest drinking the day before you're going to run many, many miles. Because where you might feel okay, when dehydration hits, it doesn't feel like just thirst. It feels like cramps. It feels like lethargy, like you just can't move anymore. It feels like your legs being slow. Yes, because you ain't got no water in your blood. So the day before, you want to eat clean. Make sure you're hydrated, have your electrolytes, drink your water. Make sure you have balanced meals and eat the carbs. So the night before, I ran my half marathon. 2 meals I would suggest. Oh my gosh. 2 meals I would suggest. Spaghetti, okay? Spaghetti and meat sauce or whatever. And like red beans and rice, something like that. It still has your protein, but it still has a lot of carbs in it. And then the next morning, I would have like granola and fruits and some type of meat that'll keep me something that's not out of the normal for my regular regimen because I don't want to be sick. Don't try nothing new the day of. I don't care if you got new shoes. Do not wear new shoes the day of. You wear new shoes to practice, okay? Don't do no new meals the day of. No new meals the day before, okay? Get what you need. And so the high carb is important. And one of the meals that I used to like, little snacks before I would run, is the apple and honey because it's like high in sugar, high in carbs. And that first 7 miles, I needed all of that. And if I hadn't had like high carb, I wouldn't have been able to make it. And if I had not had enough electrolytes the day before. A lot of y'all, when you feel tired doing your workout, it's because of whatever you did the day before. It's how your night ended, and then the day before, your nutrition and habits the day before, 24 hours before. So whatever you're experiencing when you're running is a reflection of like normally what you did before. It's not even when you first are starting, okay? So I just wanted to share those little tips I learned, okay? I'm gonna go over them one more time because I know I'm over my time. And if you're interested in our boot camp, we are on day 7 tomorrow. We're doing gentle Pilates and stretching on the river at 6 p.m. at Cooper Riverside. A lot of people have been asking me about drop-ins. It's already $1 a day, and you either come when we do our long distance and see what's up, pay your $21, and B, do the whole thing. Because me and Jihad want consistency. And if we did a lot of drop-ins, people would cherry pick where they want it to be. A, you would end up spending more money on the drop-in, but B, we want to create consistent habits. That's why we do it 21 days straight. And we want to know the people that are in there, okay? So that is why we don't have drop-ins. Just pay the $21. Even if you come to 2 classes, it only costs you $10. And at a regular gym, it's $20 per visit, okay? So just wanted to share that. Our website is www.fitandbougie.com/outdoorbootcamp. You can sign up there. August is open. All right, so we got shoes, socks, clothing, sunglasses like sunwear, chub rub powder, electrolytes, during, before, after, recovery, safety gear, GPS tracker, and form. All right? $21, whether you do 1 day or 21 days, definitely worth the money. 110% it is. So we're excited for tomorrow is our recovery day. Really make sure you eat well, stretch, show up to class that we have at 6 p.m., okay? And then on Monday, we back up at 6:30 a.m. How you recover tomorrow and right now is going to show up on Monday. If you stay up twerking in the chairs and standing on them folks' couches all night, okay? If you stay up drinking bottles of wine all night, if you just stay up, period, it's going to show up on Monday, and both myself and Jahai go look at your crazy. Because you know what's Monday? Core. And y'all know what happened last Monday. We could just laugh with our shoulders. He did not let up. He didn't let up. But we ready. So I'm excited for all of us to grow. I'm excited for all of us to run better. Jihad, thank you for your expertise in teaching us running tips and sharing with us the routes. I'm excited for next Saturday to see how many people come out. I'm excited to see 100 plus people out there. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. So we will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. And then if you're watching this and you're like, I want to start on Monday, sign up today. Inbox me for accountability. And then I'll see you Monday. We'll be at Sage Park, 6:30 a.m. So I love you guys. Have a beautiful weekend. Make sure you rest, recover, stretch your plantar fascia, stretch your hamstrings. Most of all, love on your family. Be present where you are. Wherever your feet are, be there. All right? Because tomorrow brings its own worries. Tomorrow brings its own frustrations. You don't have to think about tomorrow. You just show up today and be your best self. Remember, community is medicine and it takes 21 days to form a habit. We'll talk to you later. We'll see you. Bye, y'all.